Lots of questions about traveling with your weight loss medications or other medications that we offer. I found a few links that I like to use that are TSA approved for traveling with your medications on ice as well as into an airplane, or for long distances for more than a few hours if you can't find it in a cooler, or if you can't work with your dose to see where you're at with maybe taking it a day early or missing it for a short amount of time. But I have a lot of questions coming in about travel, so I can show you a few kits that I found that work for me and for my products that I use that I recommend for you for TSA approval for traveling with your weight loss medications or anything that needs to be on ice. Check it out.
All right, this first product I found as a link I can share with everyone. It is the most affordable option. It's the Starry Night rendition of a travel carrier. I'm a fan of this for one for cost, but two, just the ease of accessibility for your medications for traveling. I'm not a fan of this for if you're traveling and really putting this in the luggage for long trips, or risking your medications not being on a proper amount of ice or staying cool as long as it could. But if you were to open this, you can see that it's not a very sturdy case, but it will do it. It does work. It's TSA approved, so that's what we're looking for to help get you your medications to your travel destination, as well as not missing a dose, and you can take these on your travel plans. But if you were to open this, you see that it's lined. You have two ice packs here that are utilized to help really work with the medications and keeping them cool for more than 4 to 6 hours, which is great for travel flight. If you're traveling longer than that and overseas, I really would like you to talk to myself or your provider to see what your dosing plan is. If you should take a dose early, if you should skip a week. I really don't like my clients traveling more than 2 weeks with their medication for risk of confiscation, loss, or ruin the potency or the efficacy of the medication for not being properly stored. This is a great container though. You have your vials here for safety. You have your alcohol swabs, if you have your sub-Q needles, even your IM needles. There's a little tip and trick that I'd like to add with everybody. Do not put your whole case or your kit into the freezer before you travel. You don't want to risk the efficacy or potency of the medication for freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing. It really messes with the medication's molecular complexity, but also throw these into the freezer, and then when you're ready to travel, pull these out of the fridge, put everything together, then travel with it that way. One of my favorite cases that I can share with a link as well, and I'd like everyone to kind of share their tips and tricks with travel from providers or clients or current clients or previous clients. But as you can see with this one, it's a very sturdy case. As you open it, it has a properly storage function with like indented places for your vials so they don't slide around or clang or bang. Put this into the freezer before you travel, pull these out of the fridge, and then that way this is really nice for 2 to 3 vials worth of medication, or 2 10 ml vials. But all your sub-Q needles, IM needles, alcohol swabs can be stored on this side. As you see here, it's still lined for any perspiration, or as the ice begins to melt, you're not ruining the paper products or anything else in there to risk getting soggy or therefore messing your whole procedure up what you're trying to do. Keeping your medication safe without risk of breaking, but also it's really TSA approved for 6 to 8 hours worth of your medication being cool and not reaching a dangerous temperature level. There's a lot of questions that come in with travel. I hope these tips and tricks help. For more information, please like, follow, or share all of our social media venues.